All right, here we go. Getting ready to kick things off here with our Wednesday
2 minutes to
night
the start of the race.
club racing. Title to be determined. I know Paul called it something, but I'm going to change it for the disrespect. 17.5 B main event. 17.5 B main event coming on up. We got our four-wheel drive drivers out on the track here. 17.5 lock timing. Everybody's competing for the full set of sticky kicks, ceramic bearings. So we'll do a little drawing after the A main. You have to be here to win. You also have to agree to have your picture taken and posted on social media. If you can't abide by those terms, you do not win. Oh, Nick's not a necklace kind of guy.
Tim Long.
The only bigger party pooper than Nick
1 minute to the
Bayette
start of
is
the race.
Larry Tom. Because if it wasn't for Larry Tom, we'd be playing some awesome music right now. But he likes to ruin everybody's fun. From afar, he's not even here. All right. Am I going to have to start yelling early?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Noah Lewis. John Young, you're lucky you're up there. Scott Chandler. You're up there. You're lucky, too. Mike Rabnow. Tom Clark. Brian Steele. Oh, we need a bunch of volunteer marshals. All these independent guys are running in the 75 lock timing B main. So we need a bunch of volunteers out here, please. You knuckleheads, go ahead and roll them around, check them in. In the 9th spot, John Young, Scott Chandler in the 8th. Jeremy Thornton in the 7, Ryan Harrell in the 6, Diego Urrea in the 5 spot, Tim Long in the 4, Tyler Jones in the 3, Paul Weir in the 2, and BQ Nick Bayette.
Jeremy Thornton.
All right. We're going to have, who's this going by here? You can go down that back straight. Back straight is closed. Let's rack them up in our qualifying order. Let's get in our qualifying order, please. Let's see here. Hey, Leo. Leo, will you help me out right there? Right there. Help me out right there. Is that a no? Leo said, I don't do what you tell me. You're not my dad. All right, here. Yeah, right there. Noah, thank you. Yeah. We do need one on the stool. We need one on the stool by the starting grid. We need one volunteer marshal by the stool. Sitting on the stool. I think Erasmo's going to hop on out there, as is Ryan Cowler. Let's see here. We're you know what, right here, Ryan, if you won't mind, right here. All right, here we go. Now that we bored YouTube to death here with our administrative tasks, we're ready to start running here, taking the top 2 in that A main event. Keep things clean. Let's go racing. The sound of the tone. All right, we are off and running. Here we go. 75 lock timing B main. Rough start out of some of you, but we're going to let this thing roll out here. Nick Bayette out front, followed by Tim Long, Jeremy Thornton. Tim Long put it upside down. It's going to put Thornton up into that 2. And someone getting into the pole. Second getting into the pole. No one there to capitalize. A little bit of rough luck down that back straight here. But Nick Bayette staying out front. Jeremy Thornton in the 2. Tim Long in the 3. Then we got Weir in the 4. That battle for that 2 down that back straight. A little bit of a gap. And then the number 4 up, Paul Weir, all by his lonesome. Trying to hop in there, get in the mix after some rough qualifying rounds. Meanwhile, Nick Bayette still a couple of turns ahead of 2 and 3. Going down that back straight. Oh, Thornton gets it wrong on that back triple. Has to get marshaled out. It's going to lose a spot to Paul Weir. Paul Weir now up into that 3. He's going to try to set his sights on the fluorescent yellow. Tim Long trying to keep the wheels down. Through the center section of the track he goes. Weir and Thornton. Over that back triple. Thornton almost cases that triple there. Doesn't lose too much time. Meanwhile, Bayette's able to stretch out a little bit. He's got 3.5 on the number 2 of Tim Long. Separation between Long and Weir, 1.6. Tim Long hooks a pipe. Paul Weir is going to capitalize. Paul Weir up into that 2 spot, bonks it through that triple. Tim Long came in charging and then went a little bit too inside. Luckily, he missed the pole. Just got caged up in the pipes. That's going to give some more breathing room to Nick Bayette there as he goes over that back triple. He's got 5.8 over the number 2 of Paul Weir. Paul Weir is 2.2 ahead of Tim Long here. That's going to be the battle to watch, though, because that is the second and final transfer spot into that A main event. Tim Long in the 3, Diego in that 4, Thornton in the 5, Tyler Jones, John Young, Scott
left.
Chandler, Ryan Harrell. Your running order. It's like Nick Bayette cashed in a lot of his lead there because 1.7 back now is Paul Weir. Both of these guys are seasoned drivers. They know they don't need to fight one another, but they definitely want to get out there and leave little chance to give up that 3 spot. Oh, Tim Long bonks the lander in that back triple. It saws it off. Down for the count he goes. A rough break out of Tim Long. And they're going to charge for that 2 spot. That's going to give a huge break to the top 2 now.
One minute left.
Nick Bayette losing a camber link here. Trying to hobble it. And here comes Diego here. Diego seeing the wounded prey out in front of him. He's going to pounce here. Nothing Bayette can do besides let it happen. He is playing some pretty good defense right now. I'm not sure what Diego's doing because he's going to have Tyler Jones working up on him. And there goes Tyler Jones by them both there. So Tyler Jones coming up through that back triple is going to get by. I believe that's Tyler. That's not Tyler Jones. He's in the blue car, for crying out loud. That's Diego. Sorry, that was Diego trying to get by Nick, and he does. So rough break out of Nick Bayette. Popping a camber link there. Was way out front. Now Paul Weir to the point with time expired. Ryan Harrell caught you at the line. Paul Weir going to come by for the W. Diego in the last couple laps going to sneak around. Take that second transfer spot. Bayette receiving in a hold off Tyler Jones. I think Bayette might have pulled off. He did. Tyler Jones going to finish out in that 4. That is a race. I'll stop. Paul Weir, Diego Urea, you guys are advancing into that A main event. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 1 need you down on the track. Novice A mains coming up next. Remember, you 17.5 lock timing guys, you got to be here to win this set of ceramic bearings. That drawing will be immediately following the A main for 17.5 fixed timing, so don't go running off home. All right, drivers from race number 1, you guys should be on the track. Yeah, I know, right? All right, guys,
1 minute
go
to the start
ahead
of
and
the race.
roll them around. Go ahead and roll them around. Leo in that 9 spot. Asher in the 8. Andrew Rojas in the 7. Julian in the 6. John Stenmo in the 5. Eric Wusenhofer in the 4.
45 seconds to the
Tristan
start of the
Heeb
race.
in the 3. Bob McCool in the 2. And your top qualifier, Roses. Show you we got a scratch out of McCool. He had to go home. So with that, back straight is closed. Back straight is closed. So
30
let's
seconds to
get
the start of
lined
the
up
race.
in our qualifying spots on the back straight, not the front, on the back. So you're going to find your number
Roses.
over here on this back straight and line
John
your
Stenmo.
car up in the
15
appropriate
seconds to the start of the
spot.
race. Eric Wusenhofer. Less than 5.
Looks like Asher and Julian went home. And let's get Leo up there. And we'll be ready to launch here. All right, here we go. You guys keep things clean here. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Let's go racing. The sound of the tone. Restart, restart, restart. Easy on the trigger, Leo. Don't run into the back of another car on the start. All right. Can we get a marshal to help out these novice drivers here on the grid? Andrew, move up ahead of Leo there. Move up ahead of Leo. There you go. All right. No one's there. All right, guys. A little bit more patience on the trigger. Do not run into the back of anybody on the tone. Let's go racing. All right. We'll take it here. Juan bonking the pipe early. That's going to give way to... That was Eric Wusenhofer. He gets it wrong now. Heeb now in that ET410. Down that back straight. Going to lead off that first lap there. All right, so that plum-colored ET410, Tristan Heeb leading the pack here. Wusenhofer found himself into that 2 spot. Rough start out of our TQ driver, Juan Rosas, in that short course trying to string things together. Grabs a rut, though, flips it over. He's going to have to get marshaled out on that front straight. Watch on the back straight there. Off the trigger when you're getting marshaled. All right. Two minutes in, 3 to go. Tristan, Eric, Juan, John, Leo, your running order. Tristan still out front. Eric in that 2. 1 in the 3.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, just hop over. Yeah, keep going. There you go. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Tristan still out front. Eric in that 2. 1 in the 3.
1 minute left.
Then we got John, Andrew, Leo. Stadium Truck A main coming up next. $25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Tristan putting it together here for the main event. Coming by, he's going to take his white flag lap right there. All right, everyone else will be done when you come by the line. Leo, you are done. John, you are done. There comes your winner, Tristan Heeb, taking the W. We still got several more to finish here. We still got a couple more. We got Eric and Andrew coming by the start-finish line. All right, that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Just as a reminder, don't stop until I say your name. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 2 need you down on the track. Drivers from race number 2 need you down on the track. Stadium Truck A mains coming up next.
Tolman. Mike Cocotte. Bob Goodwill. Mike Sara. Brandon Bennett. MC.
Novice drivers, need you out on the track to Marshall, please. There were only 5 of you. All right, we'll probably need some volunteers out here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Need some volunteers out on the track, please. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. We got John Stenmo in that 8 spot, Toolman in the 7, Brandon Bennett in the 6, Bob Goodwill in the 5, MC in the 4, Diego in that 3, Mike Cocotte in the 2, and your top qualifier, Mike Sora. We need some marshals. We need one marshal, please. 1 marshal,
30
please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
On the bucket. We need 1 marshal on the bucket. Yeah, right there. Yeah, perfect.
15 seconds to the
All
start
right. Back straight is closed. Let's get on our marks.
of the race. Less than 5.
Now here we go. Stadium Truck A main event. We are cocked, locked, and ready to rock here. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Keep clean. Keep clean. You guys been racing pretty good all night. Let's keep things civil. Sora getting a little wonky over that floater double. Opens the door for Kokot. Kokot obliges. Moves up to the top for the time being. Up the hill, down the hill they go. Kokot, Sora. Diego. Is that real Diego or is that fake Diego? It's real Diego by the start-finish line. Then we got Toolman up into that 4, followed by Brandon Bennett, Goodwill, Stenmo MC. Your running order early on here. Bad stuff going on at the bottom of the hill. That's a bad spot to wreck. Sora got into it, and then Diego followed suit. Kokot trying to take full advantage. Wants to run away with it. So we got Kokot out front, followed by Sora in that 2. Watch over that floater double, getting onto that front straight. It is clear. Bob Goodwill moving up into that 3. Diego in that solid blue in the 4. Just a turn or 2 behind. And then we got, that's your leader, Kokot, working up on you guys. Kokot making short work of lap traffic there. Good driving out of the veteran. Mike Kokot over that floater double down the front straightaway. Mike Sora in that 2. He's got a couple of guys to get around. That is MC and Brandon Bennett. That is number 2 working with you. Well done, well done. Sora getting by some lap traffic. Kokot working up on some more. Sora's going to be... Sora hooks up a pipe. Gets a lucky bounce, though. Doesn't lose too much time. Kokot coming up on Diego. That's going to be a leader working on you when the time comes. Sora coming up on Goodwill. That is the number 2 driver working with you, Bob. When the time comes, you know what to do. Well done, well done. Kokot choked up quite a bit there on that. I don't know what happened there, if he got into something or if he made a mistake. But Sora's right there, but then Sora spins a donut getting onto that front straight. Kokot getting run over that back triple. And then Sora follows suit. He gets it wrong. Gets a pretty lucky break there, though. Again, doesn't lose too much time off of a pretty bad error. Kokot with a bobble onto the straight. These guys having some issues getting onto that straight. Both of them making mistakes almost in the same areas here. So the gap is still 3.4. Kokot by the start-finish line. Sora now by the start-finish line. 2.6 is the gap now as they start to work up on some lap traffic. Minute 20 to go. Watch by the start-finish line. It is clear. So Kokot's going to fall off the back door of Kokot here. Kokot working his way up the hill, down the hill. Good track vision out of all of our drivers here. Doing a good job. Taking care of themselves, knowing when the leaders are coming up on them. That is a sign of a good, courteous driver there. So that is appreciated. Kokot with 35 seconds now. He's got an 8-second lead. He is off and running. Barring an absolute disaster, he's well on his way. A little roll over there, not going to cost him too much time. Through the center section he goes. Sora by that start-finish line, still 8.1 back. Kokot's going to come by for his last lap. Sora's going to make it onto that lead lap as well. Kokot trying to play it safe through these back markers. Makes it over to the last real technical section of the track here. And it is a race to the line. Everyone will be done when you come by the line here. And here comes Kokot. Going to take that win. Diego, you are done in the 3. Sora's done in the 2. Waiting on Bennett and Stenmo. When you guys come by the line, you'll be done. There they go. Good driving out of everyone out there. I appreciate that, Mark. That is it. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Stadium truck drivers need you all down on the track. Hats off again to our volunteer marshals. Appreciate you guys coming out, getting that taken care of. Race number 5. Oh, sorry, race number 4, short course. You guys are up next.
Austin Harrell. Kevin Gatton.
You going to keep going? Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Stadium truck drivers, get out to our spots, please.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Go ahead and roll them around.
45
Steber
seconds to the start of the
in
race.
the 6, Austin
David
Harrell in
Franson.
the 5, David Franson in the 4. 3, I believe he took a scratch. He did. Robert Morgan in the 2, and your top qualifier. All right,
30
finish
seconds
the
to
lap
start
you're
the race.
on. No one else down that back straight.
Robert Morgan.
Finish lap you're on. Hop on up onto that qualifying position.
Brian Steber.
And we will get this show on the road. Race number 4.
15
Short
seconds to the start of
course
the race.
A main. Going to be led out by Kevin Gatton.
Less than 5.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Gatton with the whole shot, followed by Morgan. Franson into the 3. By default. Harrell Steber. Traction roll out of Gatton. Had to get marshaled out. It's going to let Morgan get by. Morgan's going to have to play full-on defense here. Hold off the hard charge and Kevin Gatton. Try and make that big old short course as wide as he can. Lets him off easy. Robert Morgan's too nice. Gatton's going to retake that lead here. Morgan in that 2. Austin Harrell now into that 3. In the all black, up the hill, down the hill he goes. He's got Franson just about a turn behind him in that 4 spot. Then we got Steber rounding out the field. Steber working his way over this back triple. Going to go double single. $21.5 A main event coming up next. Franson and Harrell going at it. They're only separated by 9/10 right now. I think Franson got around him, and he did. So they are giving chase to one another up the hill, down the hill. Franson fighting his way up into that 3 spot. Harrell in the all black, white wheels. Separation was 9/10. It's going to be less than that by this line right here. Actually, it's not. Franson pushing a little wide. Austin Harrell
2 minutes left.
answers. Takes over that 3 spot, puts it up on 2 wheels, settles it back down, but not before Franson can get around. So now Franson up to the 3. By the start-finish line they go. Still separated by less than a second. Through the center section they go. No one's going to catch Kevin Gatton. Say the same for Robert Morgan. You can leave him on his lid for another 10 seconds. He's still going to be in the lead. He's got 13 over Robert Morgan. Morgan's got 14 over Franson. And let's pick up the number 3 battle here. That's the closest battle between Franson and Austin. Over the back triple, both of them. Huck it over, no problem. Up the hill, down the hill. Austin all over his front bumper. Franson goes a little wide. Austin not there to capitalize. Franson doing a good job defending. And Austin gets out in the marbles, spins a donut, and then Franson's upside down. He's going to have to get marshaled out. Not in time. Austin's going to get around. Then Austin bonks it in the triple. So nose to tail they go. 45 seconds. Battle is on. Putting on a show for tens of people here. Austin by the start-finish line. Franson by the start-finish line. 6/10 separate the two. Robert Morgan saying, follow me. It's the fastest way around the track. Over the back triple, both of them make it. Stever, that's going to be 3 and 4 working up on you. Well done, well done. Number 4 is going to be right behind you. 20 seconds to go, so this is going to be their last lap here. Franson's going to try to draft off a Gatton here. Austin puts it on his lid. Weeble wobbles back on his feet, though. Then he bonks over that back triple. Has to get marshaled out. There goes Franson now to the 3. Off that back straight. Turns a little too soon. 4 wheels it over the pipes. Austin's going to come away with it. Good racing out of you two. That was a good watch there. And waiting on Stever. And that is a race. Gatton, Morgan, Harrell, your top 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Short course drivers need you down on the track. Full heat of 21.5 coming at you next. Okay. All right.
Brandon Bennett.
Short course drivers, get you on the track, please.
Ryan
We'll
Davis.
need a volunteer or 2.
Austin Harrell. Bob Goodwill.
We're going to give MC and Toolman just a few seconds here. They had to race marshal race. We do need marshals anyhow, so if we can get some
MC.
volunteer marshals out on the track, that'd be
1 minute to
appreciated.
the start of the race.
Thank you, Cam. Yeah, it's right there. That'd be perfect. Thank you.
Tristan Heaton. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
It's Toolman, not Running Man, right? All right. Oh, well, hold on. Sorry.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You got to get the moisture. You'll thank me later.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, you should be in bed. You got school in the morning. Oh, look at that. Sass. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around.
Less
Check
than
them in,
5.
roll them around, check them in. I miss your sass. All right, we got Tristan in the 11, Toolman in the 10, Eric Wusenhofer in the 9, Bob Goodwill in the 8, Anton Morissette in the 7, Brian Davis in the 6, Brandon Bennett in the 5, Caleb taking a scratch in that 3. MC Austin
Jeremy
Harrell in the
Gordon.
2.
Man
And a
on
top
fire.
qualifier. All right. All right, no more laps. Back straight's closed. Back straight's closed. Rack them up and stack them up. All right, we're going to get everyone from number 4 on to move up a spot. So Brandon Bennett, scoot on up into that 4 spot. Everyone else follow suit. You can do it. I believe in you. Brian Davis was in the 6, but he should be in the 5. There we go. Then it should be Anton, and we do. And then we got Bob, Eric, Toolman, and Tristan. So Eric, move up into that 9, into the 8. Eric's into the 8. Toolman into the 9. Tristan into the 10. Yeah, that's good. I have these guys take off their shoes so they can count with their toes. All right, how we doing here in our marshals? Pretty good, pretty good. All right, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. 5 minutes, 21.5. Madness coming at you here. Decent start. Could have been better. Settle down here. Settle in. Jeremy Thornton taking that whole shot here. Austin Harrell in the 2. MC in the 3. Followed by Brandon Bennett. Goodwill. Morissette Wusenhofer. Brian Davis, Toolman. Austin trying not to let the hot trigger, Jeremy Thornton, get away from him. Jeremy already coming up on some back markers. You see that hot pink car working up on you. He is the leader. Please give him a little bit of room. At a convenient time, and then game on, game on. Who's in that 3 spot? We still got MC in that 3. Scratch that Goodwill moving up into that 3. Followed by MC. Then that red car, Brandon Bennett. Thornton breaking away a little bit from Austin there on that last lap. Now Austin's going to have to deal with Goodwill. Austin getting a little squirrely through that center section. Goodwill charging hard, dives in on the inside, makes it stick. Good move out of Goodwill there. Don't force the issue there. Better to back off and live to see another day than to force the issue and wad yourself up there. Goodwill into that 2. MC into the 3 now. Austin Harrell in the 4. Meanwhile, Thornton slicing and dicing through a little bit of lap traffic. Now he's got quite a bit of clean air out in front of him. Jeremy Thornton moving up the ranks really quick in this 21.5 class. He has had a good night of racing. Dominated qualifying right now. He is way out front. Watch going down the straight. Watch going down the straight. It is clear. That was MC getting it wrong. I think Austin's going to take over that 3 spot again. It's Thornton, Goodwill, Harrell, MC, Bennett, Morissette, Davis, Toolman, Wustenhofer. 3 down, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Watching the triple section, watching the triple section. Jeremy Thornton going in for a little pit stop here. Going to cash in a little bit of his lead. Doesn't want to do that too many times because Goodwill is on a heater right now. Harrell just about a turn and a half behind him in that 3 spot. Thornton by the line, 1:20 to go. MC right in the monorail. Thornton hooking a pipe, has to get marshaled out. And Goodwill is right there now. Thornton, Goodwill, down that back straight. Third place, Harrell, nowhere to be found there. So hopefully Thornton's used up all of his wrecks there for the race. 55 seconds to go. Goodwill hoping to pick up some pieces here. Making up a boatload of time here off of some errors. Hot pink car. Jeremy Thornton coming up on, looks like Bennett and Toolman. That is going to be your leader working with you. Well done, well done. And Wustenhofer, that is your leader. And the hot pink coming up on you. And then Goodwill is going to be following suit. Goodwill's in that purple orange car. Thornton getting through the smoke there one last time. 24 seconds to go. You'll have number 2 when the time comes. Toolman behind you. Thornton with a mess up here is going to get marshaled out. Gets a hero marshal out of Kevin Gatton. Keeps him out front. Goodwill looks to the inside. Gets into the pipe, though. With 6 seconds to go. I don't think they're going to get by for another one. Let's see. Thornton might. I don't think Goodwill will. Thornton does going to get by for his white flag lap. Goodwill, keep going. Goodwill actually got chopped at the line. So, Thornton able to depucker a little bit early here in this race here. Going to come by and get his white flag lap. I think he owes Kevin Gatton a candy bar for that. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Thornton in the 1, Goodwill in the 2. Austin Harrell finishing out in the 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from 21.5 A Main need you down on the track to Marshall. 17.5 Expert A Main taking stage.
Transponder 3080428. Transponder 5787179. The race is completed. Clown. Mike Galos.
And then there were 3. Go ahead. Rolling around. Everyone grab your pillows here for a snooze fest. 3-car dance out of our 17.5 Expert division. You never know, though. Anything can happen. It did in that second qualifier. An easy William. You know I'm mad at Willie when I call him William. Kyle Adolph in the 3. So scratch that. Alex Craig. No, Mike, I'll get this right. Willie, stop it. Mike Galleo's in the 3. Alex Craig in the 2. And your top qualifier, Willie Amos. 21.5 drivers, where are you at? Crying out loud, there were 90 starting here. Shouldn't be going back to the pits here. Let's get to our positions. Oh, I see what's going on there.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Here we go. Where? No, there's 2 of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Is it okay if I start now, Paul? Can I start the race now? All right, I got it. I got the green light from Paul Weir to start the race. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's grab a fistful of throttle. No holds barred at the sound of the tone. Alex wants to make things interesting here. He wants to be able to come from behind. Willie just saying a little prayer every time he goes over that back triple. Please don't hit the pole. This poor battery can't take another hit. Willie with a hole shot. Gallegos sneaking into that 2 spot off of an early mistake out of Alex, but Alex shoring up a lot of that deficit early here. Gallegos with a little bobble. Alex now right on his bumper. Willie whip nasty through the Willie triple. Willie trying to enjoy Kyler not being here while he can. Oh, yeah. Putting on a show. Yeah. Paul Weir's going to have to change his underwear after that one. I bet you can't do it and hit the pole at the same time. Woo! Willie showboating. He doesn't want to go home alone tonight. Willie by the start-finish line leading us out here. We are going a little PG-13 here. Yeesh. Alex getting around Mike for that 2 spot. Mike trying to keep him in his sights here. Easy, bruh. Willie putting his new shell equipment to the test. Hot lap out of Willie, 17.1. Still not good enough to get a 16-second lap. Kyler can do it. I don't know why Willie can't. A rare short turnout for our 17.5 expert guys here. Nice little laid-back 17.5 expert division here for Wednesday.
2 minutes left.
Club race. Alex and Mike still going at it here. Each of them staying right on the same section of the track here. They're only separated by 1.2. Oh, just as I say that, Gerasimo goes off reservation. Willie by the start-finish line. So now we got a pretty decent separation out of our top 3 drivers here with 1:15 to go. He was inverted. Oh, 17 flat. You're almost there, buddy.
1 minute left.
Willie with a 17.007. He wants to do a late track 16-second lap here. A little bit rough to do here with the conditions provided, but if anyone can do it, Willie can. We got our 75 lock timing A-main coming up next. Immediately following that, we'll do a quick little drawing for these Sticky Kick ceramic bearings to a lucky 17.5 lock timing driver. As long as you're here, you got to be here. And it is going to be a race to the line. It's going to go Willie Smith, Alex Craig, Mike Gallegos. We need a bunch of volunteers out here for this next one. Yay. All right, that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Someone's yelling my name, but I can't see him.
The race is completed.
Huh?
Mike Kokode. Rudy Gonzalez.
It's a strong horse. All right, we need a bunch of marshals, please. We need a bunch of marshals, please. We are almost there, boys and girls. We're going to need your help, though. Let's see here. Diego didn't win the B-Main. Who won the B-Main? Paul Weir did. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around.
John Camleiter. Jesse Bryce. John Henry III.
We got Diego Urea in that 10 spot. Paul Weir in the 9. Mike Kokot in the 8. Jesse Bryce in the 7. Evan Fertig in the 6. John Henry. Cubed in the 5. Rudy Gonzalez in the 4. Robert Morgan in the 3. John Camleiter in the 2. And your top qualifier, Sora. Is Paul Weir ever going to come by the line? What is going on here? There you go.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Black Stallion. Diego Uria.
Oh, boy. Bunch of feral cats here. All right, no one else down that back straight. Let's get in our qualifying positions.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Whisper quiet. All right, thank you, volunteer marshals. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Stick around to find out the lucky winner of the ball bearings. Marshals ready, drivers ready. You're going to the sound of the tone. Trying to ice you a little bit. Keep it clean here. Nice and single file here for the first couple turns. Nice. That's how we do things here. Sora, Camleiter, Morgan, and then a Wadfest occurs. Man. Rudy was able to sneak through, though, so top 4 able to sneak away here. Paul Weir from the depths, moving up into that 5 spot. He reaps all the benefits out of that Wadfest. Sora and Camleiter doing a good job staying away from each other. Both of them bunk it. Oh, no. Then Morgan and Sora get the worst end of it. They're going to fall a couple spots. Rudy Gonzalez, that's Ethan's horse, going to move up into that too. Meanwhile, Camleiter was lights out in qualifying. Got edged out by Sora at the very end there, but now Camleiter up front. Rudy giving chase in the all blue. And then we got Robert Morgan, Mike Sora hopping onto that front straight. Trying to link up and join forces, trying to reel him in. Camleiter making a mistake. That's going to put Rudy up front. And something happened. Holy moly. Robert Morgan's going to fall to the 4 spot. John Henry going to make up some time there. Morgan hooks a pipe, collects a little bit of John Henry. John Henry gets through fairly unscathed. Paul Weir's going to get around. Morgan going for a ride. So it's going to be Gonzalez, Camleiter, Sora, Henry, Weir, Fertig, Bryce Urrea, Kokot Morgan. Rudy coming up on some traffic here shortly. Rudy by that start-finish line. I think that's Diego and Morgan going at it here. Watch on that back straight. Watch on that back straight. Well done, drivers. You're going to have Cam Leiter working up on you shortly. He hooked up a little bit of a pipe there. You're going to fall off a couple of tenths. Watch by the start-finish line on the sweeper. It is clear. Thank you, Mike. So Rudy from the 4 spot. Oh, he puts it upside down. Gets marshaled out, though. Here runs into somebody, and that's going to allow Cam Leiter shore up. Diego, that's 1 and 2 working up on you. Oh, he hits a pipe, spins around. Cam Leiter to the inside. So it's Cam Leiter back up on top. Rudy in that 2. Who's in that 3? Evan Fertig moving into that 3, followed by Paul Weir. So we got a battle for 1 and 2, and then we got a battle for that 3 spot between Evan Fertig and Paul Weir. Oh, Rudy clipping a pipe there. It's going to allow Cam Leiter to extend late in the game, just about a minute to go. And then the battle for that 3 spot is, where is it? There it is. Working our way through the center section. That's 3 working up behind you, Diego. And then the Mad Cow in that 4 spot. When the time comes, you know what to do. You got 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. It's Cam Leiter, Gonzalez, Fertig, Weir, Sora, Bryce, Kokot, Henry, Morgan, Urrea. Watching that center section, watching the center section. It is clear. Cam Leiter coming up on Kokot. 15 seconds to go, 15 seconds to go. Rudy, couple turns back. Evan doing a good job holding off Weir. They are all on the last lap. That is time. That is time. Diego, you are the first one done. Everyone else is racing to the line. Oh, Fertig got into a back marker. Hung it up. Evan's going to hang on to that 3 spot. Waiting on Weir and Sora. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. 17.5 lock timing. You guys are coming up next. Hey, Morgan kid, hold up a number between 1 and 3. 2. All right. Hey, you don't come around enough. I don't know your name anymore.
Ryan Reeves.
It's like Mary or Linda or something. Mackenzie. All
Kevin
right. Mackenzie has spoken. So the second spin of the wheel will be our winner. So 17.5 drivers and all our spectators gather around. 17.5 drivers. Here we go. Our second winner, not the first, will be the winner of our Sticky Kicks ceramic bearing set. Here we go. Spin number 1. Round and round it goes. First loser is, oh, if it's your dad, you're going to have a bad trip home. Ryan Hare. Oh, sorry, Ryan. Almost. All right. We'll still leave you in, though. All right, here we go.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Winner of our Sticky Kicks ceramic bearing set goes to... Oh, Paul already said it wasn't him. Mike Kokot. Woo! And, of course, you drive a
45
TLR,
seconds to the
don't
start
you?
of the race.
All right, we'll get you switched out. Well done, Mike Kokot. Taking the win. You can buy me dinner later.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Sorry, I guess I should have done this before.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. Go ahead and roll them around.
Ryan Collar.
We got, all 5 of you out here. That's what I'm talking about. Mike Ayos in that 5, Jim Silva in the 4, Kevin Gatton in the 3, Ryan Rivas in the 2, and your top qualifier.
Mike Galos.
All right, we'll have Jim Silva, the last one down that back straight. And with that, back straight is closed, switch is off. Let's get in our grid positions, and we'll get this show on the road. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Calarivas, Gatton, Silva, Gallegos. No change in the order on lap number 2.
There's no detour there, Greek.
Can you switch those out for TLR? Spank you. We are 1 minute in. Still no change in the order. It's still Caller, Rivas Gatton, Silva Gallegos. Caller trying to stay consistent. Everyone else hoping for something to happen. So far, everyone rock solid. Caller in the AE, Rivas in the TLR, Gatton in the AE. Top 2 breaking away just a little bit. Again, got a little squirrely there on that last lap. Fell off. Pace just a tad. It is just about a straightaway back, though. Calarivas down the front straightaway. 6/10 separates the two. Through the center section, Caller with the mistake upside down. Gets marshaled out. That's going to put Rivas to the point now. Getting with a little spin around off that back triple allowed Silva to shore up some of the deficit. Watch going up the hill. Rivas getting into a back marker after that back marker. Got a little hung up there. That's going to put Caller now back up front. He was able to squeeze around as Rivas was trying to sort things out there. Thanks, buddy. Calarivas. Gatton solid in that 3. Rivas looking for a way around. Caller's holding him off. Down the back straight they go. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Rivas getting it wrong. A little traction roll there. Had to get marshaled out. Gatton's going to get around him, so now Gatton's going to move into that 2 spot.
Jolly Green Giant.
Now Caller upside down right where Rivas was. Has to get marshaled out. In time to stay out front, but now 2 and 3 are right behind him, and then he makes another mistake getting on that front straight. So now getting now to the point here. Late in the game with 1:10 to go. Getting down that back straight, followed by Rivas. Getting. Keeping his car nice and wide. Holding off the hard charging Rivas. Caller still solid in that 3. Poised to pick up some pieces if something happens here. 50 seconds to go. Caller now into the pipe. That allowed Silve to shore up there now. He's going to give battle here for that 3 spot. Meanwhile, again, keeping it pointed forward here. 30 seconds to go. Still out front. Down the straightaway, him and Rivas go. They're going to get by for another one. Through the center section. Battle for 3 is on. Not quite as close as the battle for 1, though. Down the straight they go. One more. They are going to be racing to the line. Oh, Rivas shorts it there. And that back triple cases the lander. Oh, and then jacks his gearbox. Rough break out of Rivas there on the last lap here. Gatton's going to come by and take the W. Ryan Caller in the 2. Silve going to squeeze into that 3. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. My drivers need you down on the track. We'll need a volunteer or 2. If I can have Mike Cocott see me at the timing and scoring booth. Real quick. Yeah. Hold your car up. Yeah, no, hey, I got to.
Transponder 2653083. Transponder 7825576. Transponder 66738. Transponder 366.
All right, we are almost home. 9th and final race coming at you here. Let's see here. We can get to one marshal on the bucket in the center section. Pollard is going to help out. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, once the Mr. Stop, it is all yours. Four-wheel drive madness. And then there were 5.
John Young. Tom Clark.
5's not bad. Out of 7. Did Stieber get his drive line fixed? All right. So Stieber in the 6, Tom Clark in the 5, Rabnow in the 4, Scott Chandler in the 3, John Young in the 2, and your top qualifier. No. Lewis. All right. Grid them up. We'll get you guys off and running here. Our 9th and final main of the evening.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Get out of the way. Paul thought I was going to strike him. All right, we were off and running. Noah out front. Chandler in the 2. Yeah, Stieber in the 3. That's what I'm talking about. Stieber in that 3 spot. Holding off John Young. John Young going the wrong way. A little mistake out of Noah. That allowed Chandler to get by, but then Noah answers back to drag race down that front straightaway. Noah out front in the all green. Chandler in the solid white. Through that back triple they go. Stieber in the 3. And then we got Tom Clark and John Young trying to run down Stieber. Noah able to get away from Scott Chandler on that last lap here. He's got about a straightaway and a half on him now. And then Noah parks it up on the pipe, past to Marshall himself. Stieber on his lid, still in that 3 spot. Oh, he went way off reservation. Sorry about that, Stieber. I didn't see you go from there to there, so my bad. Noah Lewis in the 1, Scott Chandler in the 2. Ryan Stieber with a rough one. John Young's going to move up into that 3 spot. Tom Clark in the 4. Noah rolls it over, marshals himself, and there was Scott, and Scott rolls it over in the exact same spot. So Noah opened the door.
Two minutes left.
It's still Lewis, Chandler, Young, Clark, Stieber. 1:45 to go, 1:45 to go. Track will be closed immediately following this race. It's still Lewis, Chandler, Young, Clark, Stieber with 1:03 to go. 1:03 to go.
1 minute left.
John Young starting to feel the throw after the flow after a rough start, and then things just went from bad to worse for him there in that center section. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. Lewis checked out. Chandler way out front in that 2. John Young solid in the 3. Tom Clark, Stieber. Thanks again for everyone coming on out. We got Oval going on Friday and then off-road back again on Saturday. You guys all have a safe trip home. See you out on the next one. You guys are all racing to the line. Scott Chandler is going to be the first one by the line in that 2 spot. Noah taking his white flag lap, going up the hill, down the hill. And then the rest of the crew is going to be in tow. Stever and Tom Clark, you are done. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Sorry, never mind. Track's closed. Dang it.
The race is completed.